Alright guys, welcome to Multiverse. As you guys know, the Valentine seasonal is here, and there's this mission with Mera that you can play. As far as I understand, you can only play once, ever, with your character. So since here we have our friend Allmaster who never played the Valentine seasonal, we're going to use him today. But before you can actually go and talk to Mera to be able to play our mission, you have to talk to, if you're a hero, you have to talk to Hal Jordan. I've already made a video about the Valentine seasonal with Hal Jordan with the heroes. So let's talk to our friend Mr. Freeze over here.
Soon I will be reunited with my love, Nora. If you help me acquire that which I need to improve my technology, I will pay you well.
So once we talked to Mr. Freeze, we go to our journal and you can see the mission Sea of Love. So with the mission Sea of Love, we have to go speak with Mera in Gotham City. If you're wondering where our friend Mr. Freeze is, he's in the North Burnley nightclub. So as I mentioned, our friend Mr. Freeze is in the North Burnley nightclub. Normally I would have used the power of editing to be able to reach Mera, but in case some of you guys may not know where to look for her, I'm going to take the long way around so that you can see clearly where Mera is. I know it's always fun to glide in Gotham with your character. Gliding, flying, I love doing those. So as you see, our friend Mera is right here. So once you reach your friend Mera, obviously you talk to her.
Greetings. I'm Mera, Queen of Atlantis. Arthur's crown weighs heavy on his brow. His latest attempts at peace with the surface take all his time. Now on this special day, we are apart, and I worry for his well-being. The star sapphires say that if I make a worthy offering to the Starheart, my love will protect Arthur in this time of need. Please, find me evidence that our love is fierce and true. Bring it to me, and I will give a sign of my love and appreciation for you.
If you remember Mera from the Atlantis event, basically this mission here is when we got the new model for Mera. And then later on we got the costume, the Mera costume for the Deluge DLC. So Mera gave us, basically she gave us a whole bunch of objectives to complete. The objectives are fairly simple. We have to find little seahorses. So you'll see seahorses like this all around Gotham.
From our first meeting, I knew Mera was a force of nature. She was filled to the gills with a fierce, unbridled passion. The right glance or a word from her could set 1,000 ships to sail. But if you weren't careful, that same passion could also engulf you and rend you limb by limb like a great white shark.
So obviously I haven't played this mission since last year. So I may look around a bit for all the seahorses. I vaguely remember where they are. But basically you have to gather all the seahorses and you will get a reward from your friend Mera. And as you heard, there's a nice poetic line from each horses.
From our first kiss in Arthur's lighthouse home, I knew we were fated to be together like the sea and the shore. Our days spent in Amnesty Bay are among my favorite memories of my husband and king.
I remember the first time Mera tried surface food. We drove to a small diner close to my family's lighthouse. Since I was a kid, the clam chowder there was always a comfort to me. I thought I would share it with her. The look on her face after the first spoonful was priceless. Poseidon's beard, Arthur. Do these surface dwellers even have taste buds? Ice cream turned out to be a more successful experiment.
So obviously the mission is not very difficult. You just fly around, you look for the little white dots on the minimap, and that's usually where the horses are.
Arthur offered me dry land food. Of all the things he could have picked, he chose clam chowder. Poseidon's beard. Since then, I have become more than vocal about my fondness famous for banana splits.
Just to be sure, it's been a while. Okay, it shouldn't be here. You can't really go wrong. I forget what this is. You can't really go wrong. You can see the area. Oh, let's go on the map. So you can see basically the area that you have to look through in order to be able to find the seahorses. It's not that big an area, but it's slightly big. It's a little big, maybe. And sometimes you'll see a few other white dots, which is other objectives for the Valentine seasonal. I could have sworn there was a few over here, so let's go over there.
My days as Aquawoman sparked mixed memories, particularly of that ridiculous costume. I was glad to retire it. Arthur, on the other hand, made no qualms in asking me to keep it at the lighthouse. Men, how predictable.
Mera liked playing the part of a surface world superhero even less than I did. But Poseidon knows she tried to fit in, for my benefit, if nothing else. While her time as Aquawoman didn't resonate the way she'd hoped, her costume certainly did. I'm not ashamed to say, I begged her to keep it solely for my own entertainment.
Arthur has never been the jealous type, despite his legendary temper. I, however, have my own point of view on matters of the heart. If Arthur should ever choose another woman over me, then so be it. Good riddance. But if anyone ever dare try to take him from me, be it Atlantean, Drylander, or Amazon alike, then Poseidon have mercy on them. They should sooner try to drink the seas than test the depths of my rage.
Dang, Mera doesn't play around.
I was surrounded by individuals who are the pinnacle of physical perfection. They are modern gods, adored, idolized, and even desired by everyone around them. Relationships can be capricious under normal circumstances without such temptations. Despite both our follies and indiscretions over the years of marriage, no one on land or sea could ever come between Mera and I for long. We are like the ocean and the shore, forever connected by a grand design. Any relationship as long as ours is bound to have trials and tribulations. As Mera always says, an untested love is a fragile love. No matter what starry-eyed fibs we tell each other, we both have faults. We are both proud and passionate people. We have hurt each other more than any of our enemies combined. But it is not the pain or tragedies that define our love. It is our willingness to repent and forgive one another that keeps our hearts whole.
And here's the last of our little seahorse we need.
Any relationship that lasts as long as ours is bound to have trials and tribulations. Arthur and I are no strangers to this. But it is not our mistakes that define us. We have weathered storms and rode waves miles high and have come through stronger for this. Never forget, an untested love is a fragile one.
So we go back to our friend Mera.
This is truly a testament to the love Arthur and I have shared. Thank you, and happy Valentine's Day to you and everyone above and below the seas. May your romances be never-ending and your love as untamed as the tides.
So basically, as you see, when we first spoke to her, she gave us the message in a bottle. So let's open that. So it gives us one collection. I'll show you what you can get for that collection in just a minute. And she gave us also the designer series Aquaman and Mera statue. I'm going to show you also what that is. So here you can see what the little statue looks like. There's also a bigger version of the statue that you can get thanks to the collections you can gather. I'm going to show it to you in just a bit. So just to give you an idea, this is the bigger statue. Sadly, you do not get that statue from Mera, you only get the small one. But from Mera, as you saw, you get one of the collections. I forget if it's 10 or 12 collections you have to gather to be able to get this statue. I made a video already about this statue last year, so if you search through my videos, you should be able to figure out to know how to get the statue. But if you play the mission from Mera, in addition to some collection, in addition to a couple of hearts, you do get this little statue. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.